Oh, it's true. The hammer is now the best offsetting weapon in the entire game here in Title Update 2. Let me take you through all the changes with the help of this flowchart. And please, do not take a shot every time I say the word charged. I do not name the moves. You'll just end up giving yourself liver failure, which is so last year. The hammer now has an official follow-up to any offset. Press triangle after a successful offset to do the wonderfully titled follow-up spin slam, which lunges you forward, easily taking ground. No more worrying about whether the monster actually lands near you. Joys! As you might expect, you can go straight from this into a spinning bludgeon with triangle and circle, or hold R2 triangle and circle during the offset follow-up to combo into a mighty charge. And the mighty charge, which, by the way, now has its own offset. I have a full hammer guide linked below where I break down the moveset into 3 easily digestible levels. In that vid, I chose to focus on fully charging your mighty charge for a mighty charge slam. However, releasing just before it fully charges does the mighty charge upswing. Previously, this wasn't particularly important, but now it can offset. And it's a surprisingly brilliant choice. Let me explain. Mighty Charge is only available after certain moves, so this can seem like an odd choice to add an offset to, but it's actually awesome when you realise this. One of the moves it combos in from is by simply holding R2 until you reach level 3 charge. Then, when you're ready, tap triangle and circle to initiate the Mighty Charge. Simply input the Mighty Charge, then release all buttons to do the Mighty Charge upswing. So now, as you go about your hunt with a readied up charged Big Bang, if a monster is about to attack you, adapt by using a Mighty Charge upswing instead to try for an offset. As long as the level 3 is ready, this offset is more or less on command ready to go. So now there's 3 offsets: the upswing from the golf swing combo, the swing from the fully charged spinning bludgeon, and now the Mighty Charge upswing. Oh, and also don't take a shot every time I say upswing. But you wait hours for a bus and then 4 come along at once. So, not content with these improvements alone, Capcom have given us a 4th offset move, and it's simply the level 2 charge move, the Charge Upswing. You know, the one that glides you forward? Yep, that's also an offset move now as well. Really easy to time with a well telegraphed charging attack. Hammer mains are eating well as the king of offsets sitting in our royal courts. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all this, here are some thoughts about when you'd use one over the other. Let's start with the upswing from the golf swing combo. This is excellent if you enjoy this combo anyway and are happy to include the offset as part of an on-the-fly response to the monster's movements. The offset from the spinning bludgeon is my personal favourite. For me, the most addictive part of Wild's hammer is seeing how many times I can loop Mighty Charge Slam into spinning bludgeon. So this offset option helps you to keep the combo going even longer with more monster downtime. Thirdly, as previously mentioned, the new offset from the Mighty Charge Upswing is an excellent improvised adaptation to the monster's movements when you have a level 3 charge ready, but maybe you'll find it useful out of other attacks in a pinch. And finally, the offset from the Charge Upswing is your best bet from neutral. It might still take a bit of anticipation of the incoming move, sometimes readying the charge before you know what attack is coming next. But, to be honest, that's kind of representative of offsets on other weapons anyway, at least in my experience. So to my eyes, the first 3 are more improvisational, and the latter is more of a strategized option. Right, other improvements. If you want to, you can now do a charge side blow straight out of your focus attack. Just tap R2 at any point during the focus attack animation. Though I'd imagine I'd still favour fully charging to level 3 during this move anyway, since the downtime from the focus attack will likely give you an opening for a big damage attack. Mighty Charge Slam and Charge Big Bang have had their damage buffed, not complaining about that. And some behind the scenes things like hitboxes have also been adjusted. And finally, there's this move you've always been able to do, dodge with X, and during the animation, hold R2 and circle for a charged step. This takes a lot of ground, but this maneuver has been buffed. It now charges the subsequent attacks even quicker. This allows you to move from a safe position into an offensive maneuver a lot more quickly. And if you want a little refresher on how the hammer works as a whole, check out my guide. And if you did ignore my warning about the drinking, prepare to wake up tomorrow morning in some Japanese family's rec room. They will not stop screaming. Please tell me you get that reference right.